I don't care what anybody says, this is the #1 glass cleaner in the world. What's up guys, it's Jimbo50. Today, we're gonna be going over how to properly clean your windshield the right way, the first time, without leaving any streaks behind. We're gonna be using the ultimate glass cleaner, my absolute favorite, by Sprayway. They're not sponsoring this video, this is coming straight from me, so you know it's real because I only use the best of the best on Scarlett here. All right, so this is the best product on the market, hands down. Always leaves a streak-free shine every time. The best part about this, it's only $3 for the can. Now guys, you could pick one of these up at any hardware store, True Value, Home Depot, AutoZone, whatever. They seem to carry them everywhere. However, when you go to buy one, you're gonna notice you might see a different can than the one in my hand, and you'll see something like this. It's the exact same product, same exact thing. For whatever reason, they have two different style cans. And if you wanna get your first can for free, all you gotta do, guys, is enter this giveaway. We're giving away this whole entire kit here for free. Yes, absolutely free. It doesn't cost a penny to enter. All you gotta do, click the link right up here above and it'll walk through your steps. Make sure you watch the video to the end so you don't miss anything. It's very important you watch that video to the end. Anyway, let's get back to cleaning your windows. So tip #1 into getting a streak-free shine every time is never, ever do your windows in the sunlight, okay? As soon as you spray this stuff on, it starts evaporating. Just like water and everything else, you should always do this in the shade. And #2 is never do this if the glass is hot, okay? So if you're gonna clean your windshield, your windows, or even wash your car, I recommend you parking it in the shade for a while if it's hot, okay? If it's sitting out in the sun, baking all day, park it in the shade, give it 20 minutes, let that paint cool down, let the glass cool down. This way, this stuff will perform its best. If you spray it on when it's hot or when it's in the sunlight, it starts evaporating before you get a chance to clean it. And then you end up with streaks and watermarks, and you don't really get all the dirt off. So this is an aerosol glass cleaner. It foams up on its own. It's streak-free, ammonia-free, and it has a really good scent to it. So when you're doing the interiors, it's a fresh smell. It's not overly empowering smell. I hate scented products, but this is just, it smells clean and fresh, so it's nice. All right, guys, now we're ready to do the windshield. So step 1, make sure your car is in the shade and it's not in the heat. So if it's been baking in the sun all day, make sure you leave it in the shade for about 10, 20 minutes or so, let it cool down. Because again, if you apply this stuff when it's hot, then it's just gonna evaporate. All right, so step 1, we're gonna be using paper towels, not a microfiber cloth. And the reason being is that microfiber cloth can only absorb so much moisture before it just starts pushing around, the water or the cleaning product in this case. So you're gonna wanna take 2 paper towels like this, fold it once, fold it twice into a square. Now this is your applicator, and then you're gonna take 1 more sheet, and that's your drying one, all right? So now the key is, guys, we wanna dry the surface. We don't wanna just smear it around, because then we're never gonna get the dirt up. We're gonna leave watermarks behind, and it's just not gonna come out good. That's why we're not using the microfiber cloth, which does have some really great uses and other purposes, just not for this reason. So anyway, we're gonna start. You wanna lift up your windshield wipers like so. The thing is, guys, I don't like spraying on the windshield, because when you do that, you end up getting overspray onto the paint. And remember, we just washed the car, we just detailed it. We don't want any flakes of anything landing on the paint. So what we're actually gonna do is spray it onto the paper towel itself. And this is your applicator, okay? Now you're gonna spray a generous amount, and that's because since we're not spraying on the windshield, we're gonna kind of float this over it nice and gently, which is gonna kind of apply, the cleaner onto the windshield. This way, you're gonna give this thing a chance to do its work, all right? Okay, so now that we got it on the windshield, we're gonna take our applicator and we're gonna go up and down. And then I like to go side to side. And you can see how it's still wet behind there. That's good, because what we wanna do is we want to dry it with our drying paper towel, and this is going to lift up all the dirt off the windshield. And now you could see, after I go over it, it is completely 100% dry. All right, then you could get to a drier side and kind of buff it out in the corners, and you are left with a streak-free shine. Now, I also use this stuff on my mirrors, but since it's such a small area, I don't really spray any more on. I just use the damp cloth from the windshield. And so we're just gonna go over it like this, take our drying cloth, just like that, And you really, the key here is you want to get in the corners here, and that's what's really going to make this have a clean look. So you're going to take your finger, wrap the towel around a clean side, and you're going to go around the edges and get that nice and dry, okay? Now, if you find that, depending on the brand of paper towel, some of them, they leave fuzzies behind, then you could go over lightly with your microfiber cloth like that, and the static from this towel will kind of attract those fuzzies off your mirror or the window for that matter. Now, typically between each window section, I usually grab a new drying cloth because once it's wet, it doesn't dry anymore. So we're gonna get rid of that one and we're gonna get a brand new one like this. And now for the inside, guys, same deal. We don't want to spray onto the window because then we're gonna get all over spray and cleaning product on your door panel here. Not that it's the end of the world, it's not gonna damage it in any way, but you know, you're gonna end up seeing spots and stuff, and it's just gonna look really sloppy for that. So for that nice clean look, again, we're gonna spray it on our applicator towel like this. And you don't need a whole lot here because you really, I mean, don't really make a huge mess out of your, on the inside of the windows. I mean, unless you're a pig and you touch it a lot. It's really just to get the dust off. So you're gonna go over it, a couple passes, get rid of this, take your dry one, and buff it out like so. Okay, all right, so now that's nice and clean, neat. There's no overspray on your door panel. Life is good. So to go over the steps one more time, guys. Number one, you absolutely need this product. I swear by it. Number two, make sure you're in a cool, shaded area and your glass is not hot, okay? The key to doing this is using paper towels because you could dry it really well. The key to this is drying it, all right? Again, I explained to you before, you don't want to use towels because it smears it around. That's going to end up leaving streaks and stuff. So the key is using the dry paper towel to kind of buff it and lift up the dirt and stuff like that. So, and that's pretty much all there is to it, guys. And the best thing about this is you don't have to wash your microfiber towel after, okay? You don't have to put this in the special, you know, pile for doing your windows. You kind of just grab your paper towels and you throw them away. No more mess, just like that. Well, guys, definitely give this a try. If you found this helpful, please hit that like button and hit subscribe. It will help my channel out tremendously. And if you guys have any comments or questions, leave them down below in the comment section. And let me know if you want to see anything next. I could go over some more tricks and tips on how to keep your car really clean and keep it always looking nice like Scarlett does here. So yeah, so make sure you hit subscribe and turn your notifications on. And don't forget, guys, if you want to win your own free can or whole detailing kit, that is, click the link below and follow the video instructions. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.